Just a random middle of the night live. Just waiting to see if anyone shows up. Don't mind the disaster here. Been working on a lot of things, so when I get creative, I get messy also. So yeah, so that's what that's all about. Still got to get this out to pink. When anyone doesn't already know, I have, this is stuffed, this is unstuffed. I have this tutorial on my channel also. So check that out if you're interested. So what else have I been working on? I've been working on a lot of stuff. Actually, I'm like constantly working on something. Let's see. I don't know, because I kind of wanted to do a video too of stuff separately, but I guess I can show some of it. Little sneak peek, I guess. Okay, let's show you this one. This one's a biggie. My middle son, who is, what are we? We're December 3rd or 4th now at this point. So on the 17th, he will be 19, and his bedroom theme is lime green. So I'm in the process of making him a double-sized chevron Afghan lime green and black. So that's what I'm working on for him. So I got that in the works. I'm trying to get all this done by Christmas, so we'll see if I can actually get it done or not. Where'd my hanger go? I lost my hanger. There it is. It's right there, right in front of my face. Hey, Kay, how are ya? Let's put away, show you a little more. Oops. Yeah, so this is, in case anyone doesn't already know, this is how I store my whips. My Hey, Joe! Yeah, I didn't know about it until, like, I signed out of StreamYard, and then Iris was like, anyone going live? I'm like, well, I can if you want. And then, yeah, so here I am. Poof! Coco live. Yeah, so anyone that doesn't know my process, I actually have my whips. I put clips on them on a hanger. And I have like a curtain rod under my desk, and I hang them all there so I can see them all. And I have a little, here somewhere, I have like an index card that I write like hook size, and if there's any like weird stitches or stitch sequence that I need to remember, I'll write all that. Any pertinent information goes on the index card, so like I don't forget. So that's all under here. Oh, you're still at work, Kay? That sucks. Oh, how long till you get to go home? What else am I working on? I was working on a gingham blanket for my dad. And that one I didn't hang yet because I'm not sure yet. Let me see. This is what I started. I bought Pound of Love for this one in burgundy, red, and well, like a wine color. I forget what they're actually called. Oh, it's not so bad. Hang in there, hon. You can do it. Yeah, and the closest to black that Pound of Love has is charcoal. So I felt like it wasn't enough of a contrast for it to be like gingham. So I'm kind of starting over with black. But then I went to Michael's the other day for was it still Black Friday deals or Cyber Monday, but they had like, what was it? It was 30% off all yarn. And I couldn't believe it. I got there, like it's like 45 minutes to an hour away. I got there and there was zero in any brand of yarn, 4-weight black yarn. Like for real. No Super Saver, no Bernat, like no Impeccable. No black yarn anywhere. other than like chunky and stuff, but that wouldn't have gone with it because I started it again. Yeah, it's not very far, but with Impeccable, but I kind of stole the black Impeccable from my son's black and what do you call it? Lime green. So I can't continuously use that. So hopefully they'll get more in stock soon because yeah, that would suck if I steal it from hey Jax. How you doing tonight? Hey Proverbs. Oh, like I was saying, like, were you at? Yeah, you were at Dana and Joe's a minute ago, right? I can never remember. You're Jeannie, right? I don't know why I keep mixing up Ursula and Jeannie. You're literally the only two that I keep mixing up. I feel so bad. That's why I constantly call you like Proverbs and the other one OMG Granny, because I don't know why. It's just the two of you. I don't know why. Hey Debbie, how are ya? Thanks for joining us. Welcome in. Okay, I'll try to remember, but I guarantee you I probably won't. Oh goodness, Jeannie, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad because like I'm bad with names in general, and then I don't know why. I think I kind of learned both your names at the same time, and it's just like I don't know why I can't differentiate between the two some days, but hopefully I'll try really hard to remember. I will, I promise. Oh, have you seen any of my other videos, Debbie, or you just kind of happened upon us tonight? Cheers, Jeannie. I'm doing great tonight, hon. I am located somewhat close to Montreal. I'm in Quebec. Where are you at? All right, what else am I working on? I just kind of started this right before Dana and Joe tonight. It's going to, I think, be a sweater. We'll see. I was kind of like fiddling around and this kind of came up. So that's what I do. I just kind of like play with my yarn and whatever happens, happens. And sometimes weird things happen. Sometimes awesome things happen. And, you know, the awesome things, I'll write a pattern or do a tutorial or whatever. And the not so awesome things, I frog them. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Okay, so I got that on my hook. What else do I got on my hook? I have a couple of things that are secret, just in case people are looking and they're present, so I can't show you. But okay, awesome. I'm glad you're here to join us in Alaska. Wow, I've always wanted to go there. Not so much in the winter, but yeah, Alaska just looks so beautiful. Oh, I'd love to go one day. Got lost in the hall. Oh goodness, Iris. You're trying to stay but have terrible migraine. Oh, don't worry about it, Jax. If you have a migraine, the worst thing is to like stare at a computer screen or a phone or whatever. Like, close your eyes, get some rest, and get better, hun. You do the same, Jeannie? Hey, I remembered right now. Hey, look at that. I'm getting better. Oh, goodness. Oh, what else I got going on here? I've had my Scarfie for a while. I don't even know which way it goes. I'm trying to make like a sweater with my Scarfie yarn. Doesn't look like much just yet, but I got one arm going, sort of. It's going to be like a 3/4 length sleeve. Right now it just looks like a Frankenstein thing going on. I don't know. Actually, wait, the front has the V. There, that's the front of it. Like a sweater with like a 3/4 like, there we go, 3/4 sleeve. So that's what that's going to end up being at some point. Just got here a month ago. Okay, that's awesome. Well, thanks for coming and welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. Oh, did I miss Iris is going to bed too? Hang on. I think I missed something. Well, it's technically not ombre. They don't call it ombre, but I like Scarfy because it kind of does ombre, right? Like it's a very nice transition. Oop. I can't see and show it at the same time. But yeah, it is very ombre, which is why I like Scarfy. That's why I like latte cakes. Even the ones that are like the latte cakes for this sweater. You can't really, there's no harsh division of the color, right? It's like there, you can tell like stripes, but where it actually changes, let me find a color change. Like I'm honestly having a hard time finding a color change. Like one of this here, I don't know. Like I can't even see it. It's so subtle. So I love Scarfy. I love latte cakes just for that reason, because there's no harsh like cut in the color. I hate that. I can't stand it. And I don't like to color control. Like I'm lazy. So color controlling for me is just like, if I have to color control, I'd rather just buy like the separate colors and do it on my own rather than like trying to pull out different sections of a cake. It just seems weird to me. Okay, someone said goodnight to you, Iris, so I wasn't sure. I'm like, did I miss something? Yeah. I know, I love latte. Like, honestly, like, one day I need to make like a pillow out of it because it's just like the softest thing I've ever felt in my life. Latte cakes is one of my favorites, for sure. Okay, yeah, the Red Heart Ombre. Like, I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard it's one of the better ombre, what do you call it? Colorways, I guess. But yeah, I definitely want to try a Red Heart Ombre also. But yeah, that sounds like it'll be an amazing baby blanket. What colorway are you using? What else do I got on my hooks? I have so much on my hooks. It's crazy. I've got this. It's literally like in the infantile stages. It's blue. Oh, awesome. I'm assuming it's a baby boy. I literally just have like a strip of yellow for now. But that's why I stopped there, because it's going to be a graph gan. And this is where the point I stopped is where it's going to be where the graph actually starts. Let me just put this away and I'll see if I can bring up the picture of what it's going to be. Is your Instagram the same as your YouTube name? I'll try to look you up after. Oh, that's so cute. Is it for you, a grandkid, a niece, a nephew? Who's having the baby boy? I love babies. Ah. Okay, let's see. Okay, because I was wondering, because like the last thing I made that I can't show because it's a gift for someone that may or may not watch this is made out of Super Saver. It's not the ombre, but Super Saver, and it's like quite rough. So I'm gonna wash it before I send it out. Works every time, so that's awesome. Good to know for sure. Oh, goodness. 7 weeks early. Wow. 7 weeks. That's almost 2 months. Wow. Are they healthy? Sorry, my voice just said, I'm out. But yeah, 4 granddaughters. Oh, my oldest son is about to be 26 in March, and he's making me wait to be a grandma. I can't wait to be a grandma. But everyone that just like the mom and baby, they're all healthy and stuff, hopefully. My second child was born at 28 weeks, so like 3 months early. And he was born at 2 pounds, 4 ounces. He was literally like head to butt. It was like the size of the palm of my hand. It was crazy. Oh, goodness. As long as everyone's okay now. Baby breathing on his own and all that, or... Okay, let me see if... screen share. Let me bring up... where did I store that picture? Let's see if I can find it. Photos. Okay. Now, I downloaded this picture forever ago, so it might take me like a second to find it. Oh, goodness. 5 pounds is a good weight, though, at least. I'm glad they're okay. I hear you, Iris. Mine too. He thought he had found the one. But about 2 years ago, they broke up because she was not so faithful. But he really thought she was going to be the one. And she had spent a good 3 Christmases with us. And yeah, it sucks. But I'd rather him be ready than not just me be ready. 2 grandsons and a granddaughter. That's awesome. I can't wait to be a grandma. I mean, I don't know. Everyone keeps telling me I look really young, but I'm 46, so I'm not that young. And I got married at 19, had my son at 20, so, you know, he's going to be 26. So technically he's old enough to have, if, you know, he's in the right place. That's awesome. Yeah, my middle son, who was born at 2 pounds 4 ounces, he's fine now, but he had a few, actually went into labor at 26 weeks. They gave me shots for lung development and whatever they give you to try to stop contractions and whatnot. So I held it off for a week. So because I got those shots for lung development stuff, he was okay. I think there was only one day where they had like a bubble thing around his head. I called him my little bubble boy. But yeah, he was pretty much, other than that one day, breathing on his own. And every now and then he'd give him a little nudge to remember to breathe. But he was okay. And now he's in carpentry school. He's about to be 19 and he's doing awesome. So, oh, that's why you're in Alaska. Okay. Awesome. Wow. Florida to Alaska is like big time culture shock. Oh, goodness. Like, I'm near Montreal, so it's already cold here. So I could imagine being in Alaska, but if I was like born and raised in Florida, I don't know if I could handle that big of a change. That's craziness. How did he meet someone from Alaska? All right, still just looking for that Picture of the Grafgan. Right? It's a crazy dramatic change. I don't even know where I stored it. Maybe in pictures. Let's try pictures. That makes the most sense. In a game. Wow. That is awesome. It's amazing the way people meet people nowadays. It's like because of the internet, it's like the world is your oyster, right? Like you can meet anyone from anywhere, and it's absolutely crazy. Morning, Michelle. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. What are you up to? She's an army brat. So she must have been all over then. I can't find anything. Let me try just a search. Actually, I think I took everything off my phone. It's probably in... Where did I put it? Okay, that's probably over here. Pics from phone. Let's try that folder. Oh, awesome. How many you got to make, Michelle? Her coworkers. How many coworkers has she got? That sounds like a fun project. Okay, so it's not in that folder. Let me just do a search. Oh, I think actually, I actually found it. Woohoo! Go core. Okay. Okay, so I have 2 screens. 6. Okay. That sounds like a really fun project, though. Okay, I'm going to try sharing screen. I got 2 screens. You haven't picked up a hook in a while. How come? Sizing is definitely hard, Debbie. Depending on what you're making, definitely. Especially like when you're trying to go by the chain size, I find you can't really ever tell. Like the chain will it'll be the right size, and then it'll either be too small or too big, depending how you chain it. So I always start with like a foundation, either single, half double, or double. That way I find it's more accurate. You can make a tree skirt. Awesome. I've been tempted to try that, but I have so much else to make. But I definitely want to make a tree skirt one day too. I want to make all of my kids stocking, which probably won't happen this year because of all the Afghans. But hey, Cynthia from Florida. Awesome. You must be enjoying the nice weather, whereas here it's starting to get wintry. I'm up in Canada, so it's starting to get a little chilly. I haven't seen his sleeping caps. We're making fiber spiders sleeping caps. Okay, I gotta look that up. Is that a new pattern or an old one? Okay, so for the graph gun, I'm gonna try to share my screen, but I have 2 screens, so I don't know what's gonna be shared here. Screen sharing is easiest with 2 monitors. I have 2 monitors. On a good computer. I have a decent computer. Let's share audio, blah, blah. Okay, share screen. Oh, it lets me choose which screen. Yay, there we go. Okay. So this is the, can I zoom in? Hang on. Okay. So my son is very into Harry Potter. So he likes Hufflepuff, or apparently he is a Hufflepuff, according to him. So How can I scroll up and down? Okay, I just go like this. So basically, like each one of these is a different color. Let me go a little. Yeah, so like there's so many different colors. So this is basically what I'm attempting to make for Christmas for my oldest son. So these are all the different colors. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times 12, 13, 14, 15 different colors. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to try to make for my eldest. If I don't get it done by Christmas, his birthday's in March, so it'll be what it'll be. Feels a little chilly. You should come up to Quebec. It's been very wintry here lately. Oh. Ooh, hot coffee sounds good, actually. But it's like 3:45 in the morning. So I probably shouldn't. I should probably go to bed at some point. I don't think I've been to bed at the same time as my husband in like 4 days. It is, which is why I'm thinking he might not get it till his birthday. Because, yeah, that's going to take some time for sure. But I think it's worth the effort. He's going to love it for sure. It's, I'm assuming it could be either or. It could be crochet or knit. That's basically just like giving you the squares with the pattern. And if you do it in single crochet or in knit, it's just where to change the color. So it could be either or. Like, I think it's technically a cross stitch pattern, but I'm going to make it into a crochet pattern. Just kind of every single crochet is each little square, and just change the color accordingly and hope for the best. Oh, goodness. Okay, what did I miss? Yeah, I love Fiber Spider. He's just seems like the sweetest guy you'll ever meet in your life. And yeah, his tutorials are awesome too. Yeah. It's an old one. Okay. So I got to look that up because who knows? I might want to make an elf hat one day too. It's going to take a while for sure, but it's the only way to do it right. And like initially I was just going to make like a yellow blanket with some gray or black stripes like their scarves. But I'm like, no, that's just a lazy way out. So I'm going to try this. And it's not like I already put it away. It's not super huge. I think it gave it a few stitches on either side. Like this is as big as it is right now. But once I get the actual pattern in, then I'm going to go around afterwards and do like gray and black around, and then yellow again, and then gray and black till it's the size I want it to be. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think only moderators can share links in the live. But yeah, as long as I know it's Fiber Spider and it's an older one, I'm sure I can find it. But thanks so much for trying to share that. I truly appreciate it. But now that I know kind of where I'm looking, like I've seen a lot of Fiber Spider stuff. I just haven't seen that one yet, but I'm sure I can find it. Oh, he better. He better love it. I will disown him if he doesn't love it. Actually, I showed him this summer. I showed him a picture of because there's, I don't know if anyone knows Harry Potter. There's like 4 houses: Slytherin, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, and can't for the life of me remember the 4th house. But I always thought he was a Gryffindor, so I actually had started him a Gryffindor one. And then when I showed him what I wanted to make, it's like, oh, I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm like, oh, okay. So I went out and bought all new yarn. I had so much burgundy yarn because Gryffindor is burgundy and like gold. But yeah, he didn't know I had already started the other one, so I'm not going to hold him accountable for that. So I'm going to hopefully get started on this one soon. It's a bit overwhelming and scary, but I'm sure once I get going, I'll be fine. You're the Ravenclaw. That's the other one. You're a Ravenclaw. Okay. Okay. 2017. Wow, that is pretty old. Okay. I'm going to definitely look that up. Ooh, I lost my mouse. There it is. Let's go back. I think I missed a few things. Oh, hey, Woods Family Homestead. Thanks for coming in. Welcome. Are you doing a fiber spider pattern too, Iris? Which one are you doing? It's been too early. How early is too early for you, Cynthia? Okay, so you're near Georgia. Are you guys in the same time zone as me? It's about 10 to 4 here. Okay, it's 3 a.m. there. Okay. Yeah, we're 10 to 4 here right now. I'm near Montreal. Okay, so I got that closed. All right. Let's see, what else? Take a sip of my cocktail. What else am I working on? Let's put this away. There's a bunch of stuff I've already shown in other videos, but anyone that doesn't already know, I've got this tutorial on my, this is stuffed, this is unstuffed. That tutorial up on my channel too. And 35:45. Okay, yeah. So you're same time zone as us then, Cynthia. Drinking hot tea. My Smurfette drink changes color. It was a mixed cocktail pack. So I had 3 blue, 3 red, 3 orange, and 3 lemon. So I'm onto orange now. But yeah, the blue one was very blue. And it's kind of weird because like the can is purple. So you're expecting a purple drink, but it's like the brightest blue. So anyone else have anything on their hooks that they haven't let me know? And I'm assuming since you know that you're a Ravenclaw, you enjoy Harry Potter, Michelle? I don't know if you can. I mean, you could post it, but it won't kind of show up as a link. Only moderators can post links, but you can post it. If they want to like copy and paste it, it should still work. So you know what? Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can copy it like this. It's not letting me copy. Why isn't it letting me copy? StreamYard sucks. I can't like copy your channel name. Okay, let me try just let me move this over to my other screen. What things are happening? What's happening? Wait, okay. Okay, not Cynthia's crochet and whoops and more. If I can find you, and if I can find you, then I'll post it. Oh, look at that! I'm already subscribed to you. Okay. So hopefully, if I paste it, it'll show up as a link because it's me. Yeah, did that show up as a link? I can't tell in StreamYard. You're very welcome if it worked. Okay, awesome. Because I can't tell if it's like a link or not in StreamYard. It's the weirdest thing. You'd think like they could, oh, I don't know. Like I'm not like a free StreamYard thing. I'm actually paying for my StreamYard subscription. So you think they could like make it a little better for people that are paying. Okay, awesome. Glad that it worked. Okay, good. Yeah, I try to get everyone back that subscribes to me. I try to subscribe. Wow, have another cocktail, Coco. I tried to subscribe back, but occasionally I will miss one. But I did get you, I guess. I threw you some yarn. Why? I'm assuming you mean, I don't know why what. Throwing yarn, if anyone doesn't already know, it means subscribing to your channel. That's kind of started in, oh, why pay? Because I thought I would have more options. Like the what do you call it? The watermark isn't there for StreamYard. And it gave options to upload videos and overlays and stuff. I thought I would have more control over what shows on StreamYard, but it's not as good as I thought it would be. So I think after this month, I might just cancel that and deal with the StreamYard watermark, because as it is, like even like some of my live intro, like have some live intros where it gives like a 5-minute video and the file size is too big. It won't accept it. I mean, they say they're going to change it, but I don't know how soon they're going to change it. So I don't know. We'll see. Right now, what I do get is not worth paying for, because I don't do more than 20 lives per month anyway, like maybe 2 or 3 per month. So yeah, if they don't improve stuff within this month, I think I'm going to unsubscribe and just deal with the watermark, because yeah, the difference is not worth it. I made a sleeping hat. That's so cute. Yeah, technology can be weird sometimes, definitely, Cynthia. I'm trying to learn, like, because I don't know. I've been crocheting for about 2 years now. I mean, I learned way back, but I stopped for a very long time. So I've kind of been into YouTube and watching for about 2 years, and started back into crochet about 2 years ago. And about a month and a half ago, maybe now, I started my YouTube channel. And so I'm still learning how to edit videos and like OSB studios to like add extra stuff. And like if you've watched any of my birthday month giveaway videos, like I have like overlays with like, anyway, I'm just, when I learn new stuff, I go a little Mikoko with it. So that's my down thing, is like I go a little too crazy with things that I've just learned, and I go a little overboard with it. But I'm trying to reel it back a little and just like be a little more realistic with what I'm learning and just post normal stuff. But yeah, it's anything new that you learn is definitely, there's definitely a learning curve with every new thing for sure. Anyone else have issues with like editing videos or Like, how long have you guys been on YouTube? Anyone that does post videos and stuff. Anyone that hasn't watched me before, I don't condone vaping. I'm trying to quit smoking, so that's why I do it. So, yeah, I don't condone it. If any youngins are watching, don't do it. It's bad. So there. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else I might be working on. I know I'm working on like 1,000 things. It's just what I can and can't show you right now. What can I show you? Yeah, I don't think there's much else I can show you other than stuff I've bought recently, but so tiny in a small box. Yeah, that's probably because of the overlay. But yeah. Yeah, on a phone I would definitely be like teeny tiny. 70s around the corner. Wow. My mother still cannot, like, my mother isn't, she's, how old is she? She's like maybe 65. And like, even when in her 20s, she couldn't program the VCR. She couldn't, like, my dad still has to come up and like change the source on her TV or like change things for her. Like, she has zero technological, like, anything. So the fact that you're even on YouTube at 70 is freaking awesome. Like, hats off to you, man. Okay, so you used to make videos, but you don't anymore? Let's see. There's got to be more I can show you. I guess I'm going to show you some of the stuff I bought. Anyone want to see the stuff I bought? Well, this is anyone that was on Dana and Joe's live just a little bit ago. I probably already saw this. But I have my logo on at the top of my YouTube channel. So I'm trying to make a painting because I do occasionally paint. So I was trying to redo my logo. Kind of drew it out. I'm going to paint that in, just something to kind of keep like on the side there. There are so many nice people, especially in this like area. I find crochet and knit people are just so accepting and so awesome. And like I started this just because I literally I don't know anybody else in my life that crochets, knits, anything, or gives two craps about yarn. So like I would buy something, I'd be so excited about it, and nobody would care. I mean, my kids would pretend to. They're very nice about it. They would pretend to care just because they want to make mommy happy. But yeah, so like I kind of started my YouTube channel and started watching YouTube and talking in lives and whatnot, and just because to have somebody to talk to about it, and everyone here has just been so freaking awesome. Like, I don't know, I've never met a better group of people. I really haven't. 10 years. Holy crap, Debbie. That is crazy. That is a long time. I didn't realize YouTube had been around that long. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Oh. Thank goodness for your hubby. Yeah, no one understands, right? What's awesome about your hubby? I'm sure he's great, but tell us. Give me more. That's so sweet, Debbie. Thanks so much. Yeah, Yeah, my kids like what I make them in crochet, but they don't necessarily want to hear about it or how excited I get when I get new yarn, or like I said, like they're super sweet and they pretend to care. Like they're all subscribed to my channel. I don't think any of them watch it, but yeah, they enjoy what I make for them, but they're not so into me talking about it. You watched Mikey before Crochet Crowd. I didn't realize there was a Mikey time before Crochet Crowd. Wow, that is crazy. Wow, I am so far behind. I didn't realize I missed out on 8 years of stuff. Because like my aunt, some people might already know the story, but my aunt taught me to crochet when I was 8 years old. And she taught me basic chain, single crochet, and double crochet. I think at the time it was just chain and single crochet. And then when I was about 12, she taught me double crochet and the shell stitch. And then it kind of went on the wayside. And then when I really wanted to know more, she had passed away. So there's, I don't know, like I didn't know how to read patterns. I didn't know how to like really do much with what I knew. And about 2 years ago is when I found YouTube and realized, hey, I can learn new stitches. And that just opened up a whole new world of just, what's the word I'm looking for? Just inspiration, I guess. And yeah, so that's, my mind just went crazy. I learned all kinds of new stuff, and it was amazing. And now I'm designing my own stuff, and like, oh, I can't imagine life without YouTube. I really couldn't. And my YouTube Yarny family, like you guys are freaking awesome. A truck driver, get out of town. Mikey was a single guy and a truck driver. So he just like crochet on the road? Like, is that how he was doing his videos? Okay, so you joined YouTube in 2013, Iris, and you posted your first video 5 months ago. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I hear you, Michelle. Life definitely happens. That is crazy. I still can't believe Mikey was a truck driver. I don't know why that seems so crazy to me. It's just like, I don't know. It's just not what I know, you know? Holy smokes. Made videos from home in his living room. Wow. So like, okay, quick question. I don't know if you know it, but maybe you do. Was there like a Crochet Crowd and then Mikey and then they kind of merged? Or did Mikey like create Crochet Crowd? Do you know that? Learning all kinds of new stuff. Okay, so Red Heart picked him up. Okay. So they created Crochet Crowd then, I guess? Because that's awesome. Because like men in the crochet world are very rare. So I guess, yeah, any guy that's doing it, like snag him up, man. I tried teaching some people might know this. Like, I don't remember what I said to who or in what video or whatever on who's live. I'm always on so many people's different lives. But he created it. Okay. Okay, cool. But I think I only ever tried to teach my youngest to crochet. And I was teaching him how to chain. And I asked, he kind of got the hang of the chain. I said, do you want me to teach you the next step? He's like, no, let me practice the chain. He goes off to his room with the yarn and the hook. And he comes back the next day, I swear, with a chain long enough to reach from here to like the neighbor down the road. Like, this is the longest chain I ever seen in my life. Oh, goodness. And we still haven't learned single crochet. But we'll get to it. Okay, they created it together. That's awesome. Okay. Wow. There's so much I didn't know about the crochet world. Craziness. Okay. Awesome. Do you find they sound the same? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard Mikey laugh. So maybe if I did, maybe they would sound the same to me then. I definitely heard Fiber Spider laugh, but I've never heard Mikey laugh. Because I don't watch a lot of his videos, but just because, like, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of tutorials because I kind of do my own thing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look for a video where Mikey's laughing so I could see if they're the same or not. I don't know what I'm missing.
Hey everybody, it's me, Dana, aka Triple C, and
what the heck?
How y'all doing tonight? Welcome into the Triple C and Joe Show.
Sorry. Apparently Triple C and Joe Show just started here somewhere. Where the heck is it?
That notification bell.
Okay. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I guess, like, because I ended, like, I just kind of jumped from Dana and Joe's live before, and at some point they're like, okay, the live is over, let's jump to like a pre-recorded video, and it just started. But that's a pretty big gap between that happens, apparently. It scared me. He's very out there. Watches outtake videos. Are we talking about Mikey here for the outtakes? I didn't realize he did that. I didn't mean to watch Triple C. Not at this very moment. I don't generally watch stuff when I'm doing a live. It just kind of happened. Oh, goodness. Never a dull moment with Coco. Hey, Ernie Mom, how are ya? What are you up to tonight or this morning or whatever time it is where you are? Right, Cynthia? Technology just sneaks up on you. Okay, I'm going to have to look up Mikey's outtakes then. He always seems so serious. Like, I watched some of his tutorials, but I've never watched all of them because no matter what tutorial I'm watching, I go off on my own tangent. So I never really watched the rest of it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look out for that because he always seems so serious. Like, I mean, you don't see his face or anything, but like he seems like such a serious guy. So it's hard to imagine him being goofy. Looking up crochet stockings. Okay, awesome. Trying to find a pattern. Yeah, stockings are something I was saying earlier. I want to make stockings for my kids, but I just have so much else on my plate before Christmas this year. I don't think it's going to happen this year. But who has Christmas decorations up? I should have mine up by now. I have always, year after year, put up my tree, started putting up my decorations the weekend after my birthday, which is the 16th of November, which might seem early for some people. But up in Canada, our Thanksgiving is in October. So it's technically like Thanksgiving is long gone by then. But there's just been so much happening because, I don't know. I moved in July. So I'm still technically unpacking, even though it's been a while. But yeah, definitely this week, I want to get my Christmas tree up. I want to start decorating and all that stuff. Anyone else have their Christmas stuff up? Yeah, I actually, was it this summer? I finally graduated from carpentry school. So technically I'm a construction worker. I started working when they started releasing things for COVID, and then COVID picked up again. So I stopped working. But yes, technically I'm a construction worker, but I don't have a lot of experience in it. I went back to school at 45. So yeah, it's still new to me. But yes, I am technically a construction worker. Day after Thanksgiving. Okay. Oh, fireplace. I only had ever one place that had a fireplace, and I miss it. Like, that is a must have. When I purchase a new home, it's going to have a fireplace. Definitely. Let's see. Okay, and Thanksgiving was this weekend for you guys, right? Okay, so you want to make a tree skirt, Cynthia. I've seen a few good tutorials. I can't remember which channels now. I know Bag O' Day has one. I'm pretty sure Jada and Stitches has one. I'm sure there's quite a few, actually. Oh, really? See, I never would have given him, like, pictured him. I don't know. There's a word I'm trying to think of that is just not coming out of my mouth right now. But again, like, he seems so serious to me all the time. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to look more into Mikey if he's that fun of a guy. Yeah, I'm trying to do a lot of crocheted gifts this year, but whether or not they get done is another story. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Michelle, you keep your tree up all year. It's white with red, white, and blue lights and yellow ribbons. Okay. Okay. So you started doing that when your son-in-law was deployed to Afghanistan. Okay, that's freaking awesome. That is amazing. That is very cool. I mentioned in someone else's live. I just pop up in random people's lives everywhere. I can't remember whose live. It was probably Dana and Joe's because I'm on theirs the most. But I've always wanted to have a place that was big enough to just leave my tree up year round and just redecorate it for every occasion. I just think that would be awesome. What inspired me to go into the construction field? It's hard to say. Like, it's always intrigued me. Like, my sister would be playing with Barbies, and I was just very into Legos. I always loved building stuff. And in high school at the time, like, they took all this out of high school now, which I think is stupid. But I took woodworking, technical drawing, and I've always loved it. And I just didn't know how to go about doing it. And I knew that there was a drafting course at the Adult Education Center near me. So I actually decided, you know what? It's time for, like, I took secretarial, a quick fix, kind of whatever. So I've been, like, in administration, all this office crap for like 20 years. Hated every minute of it. So I'm like, you know what? Let's at least do something I want. So I actually went online to look into drafting and architecture, because I did enjoy that also. And then I saw carpentry. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't realize this was even an option. So, like, as soon as I saw that, I immediately signed up. And I love building things. Like, same like with crochet. I love designing things, and just to, like, have nothing but something like this, and you grab something like this, and then you have something like an actual physical item at the end of it. It's the same with carpentry. It's like you get some wood, some nails, some screws, whatever, and then like just poof, there's an actual physical item that you've built. They can stand back and say, hey, I made that, you know? So yeah, that's just, to me, there's nothing better in the world than just creating something out of nothing, you know? That's pretty much what made me go into carpentry. Yeah. Let's see, what did I miss? Your fireplace is covered with yarn, Cynthia? How is your fireplace covered in yarn? Oh, goodness. You started a tree skirt last year and haven't finished it, Iris. Did you just get bored of it, or you didn't end up liking how it was coming out? Like, what happened with that? Glenda Winkleman. I feel like I should know who that is. Is that Creative Grandma? I know her name's Glenda. That's the only Glenda I know. I've kind of dabbled in designing my own house. Like, my ultimate goal is to buy a plot of like untouched land, like forest, middle of nowhere, take down whatever trees in the middle of it that I need to, and build a log cabin in the middle of nowhere, build a barn, get some chickens and goats and whatnot, and kind of grow my own food, harvest my own animals and eggs and milk, and kind of live off the land and not have to count on anyone else to survive, you know? That is my ultimate goal in life. So might be a little out there, but for me, that just seems like heaven. You have to, Iris. You have to decorate no matter what, because it'll help you to get past it. I know it sucks. It absolutely sucks, and I don't want to be where you are right now. But if you put your life on hold because of it, it's just going to be that much worse. You need to push ahead. Decorate. It might help you just see some kind of glimmer of hope, or a glimmer of the future. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but you need to push forward despite how horrible it is right now. Oh, goodness. I can't imagine going through what you're going through right now, but yeah, you need to decorate. Don't let this take the joy of the holidays away from you, because you may regret it, or like closer to the time, if you know what I mean. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but hopefully you can get past it enough to get the decorations up and just feel the hope of the holidays. You know, hopefully, fingers crossed. I wish I could like just reach through the screen and hug you. I wish I could, but I can't. It sucks. Not that I could hug anyone in person right now either because of COVID, but you know what I mean. Oh, thanks, Yarny Mom. You're amazing. Hey, David, what are you doing up at this hour? She's the one that would decorate, eh? That's a lot of nativity scenes, Iris. Holy crap. Okay, well, maybe perhaps try decorating minus the nativity scenes for this year. Maybe try bringing in the nativity scenes next year. Just some sort of, I don't know. You got to do something. Like, take whatever reminds you the most of her. Maybe take that out of it for this year, but do the other stuff. Just to baby steps. Baby steps. Yeah, first year is definitely the hardest. You're welcome, sweetie pie. Don't you ask me the same question, David? Am I ever asleep at this hour? Before Dana and Joe used to go to bed, I was always on their panel. I sleep every other night. That's my jam. Yeah, agreed, David. Agreed. Yeah, losing a loved one is never easy. It never is. But if you dwell on it, it makes it worse. And I mean, you definitely don't want to not think of it because you don't want to lose something. There's I don't know. My wording is just, it's 4:30 in the morning. My brain is not functioning to full capacity. But yeah, it's hard. But you don't want to allow it. Like, she wouldn't want you to not enjoy the holidays. Like, she would be like, Iris, you get back to it, right? Yeah, I don't know. There's just never the right thing to say to someone, in this moment. But yeah, she would be more upset if you did not enjoy the holidays than if you had. So do something, omit what reminds you the most or saddens you the most, and just push forward. Definitely. And yes, it will get more bearable with time. You will never forget, but it will get easier. And she would want it to get easier. Yeah. Whew, okay. Well, that was very deep all of a sudden. I don't usually get that deep. What are you up to, David? Getting, you usually get up at this hour? You're not gone to bed yet? Or what's going on with you? We love you, Iris. You can get through this, and we will help you in any way we can. Oh, that's the sweetest thing, Cynthia. Just to think of your mom smiling as you crochet. That is awesome. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to think of the happy memories, and yeah. Just try to stay positive, and you can do this. I know you can. Okay. Yeah, I'm the opposite, David. Like, I either don't sleep at all, but when I do, I'm like dead to the world. I'm out cold, and nothing wakes me for like 8 to 12 hours, depending how long it's been since I slept last. I know, right, Debbie? It's been a while. Like, what was it? Yesterday morning, I was still up. I ended up sleeping today, like in the daytime. But I did stay up just to see if Ginger was going to come back on, and she has not yet. But yeah, she is dearly missed. But I think she got so big so fast that it became overwhelming for her, and it was a lot. And an everyday live at 5 a.m., I think for anyone is just crazy. Like, I think last I heard, she's thinking of coming back like every few days or something, like certain days of the week, but not every day because it is a lot. But hopefully she's well. Hopefully she's okay, and hopefully she comes back soon, at least to something. Again, there's a word that I can't think of right now, but you know what I mean. Finished another hat for Melanie. Awesome. Who's Melanie? I feel like you said that like I should know, but I don't know who that is. I'm sorry, David. I'm a slacker. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, she's been on Kim's? Okay, awesome. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I guess just the 5 a.m. thing was just taking a lot out of her, and honestly, I can't blame her at all. And plus, like, some drama had started up too, so that on top of everything else was it was a lot to handle. So she needs a break for sure. Definitely. But as long as she's good and she's appearing elsewhere, it's hard to say because, like, unless I'm up all night, I don't see morning stuff. Like, if I go to bed at night, I sleep past morning. So anything that happens in the morning, I'm like, I don't see it. But yeah, I'm glad to hear she's good and she's still appearing somewhere. But yeah, hang on. I need another cocktail. I'll be right back. Did I insult you too bad, David, not knowing who Melanie was? I'm sorry. I apologize. I see you often, but I don't honestly know that much about your personal life. I don't know, like, how do I not know more about you? That's so weird. Let's see. Oh. We lost our mother in 2019. I think it was harder on my sister. Both my older sister and I had moved after our mother died. And she had also lost her cat. I think this Christmas will be harder for me. Okay, yeah, that's still pretty recent. Okay. Like, what month? Was it near Christmas, David? I'm losing your mother and your cat at the same time. Like, the cat would be like kind of like your, I don't know, your snuggle companion in the midst of sorrow, I guess. So losing both at the same time would suck for sure. Okay, she's one of the Ironhuckers. See, I don't know everybody's name. I know Ginger. I know Kate. See, they're the only two that I know, like, well. I don't think I've seen you anywhere in quite a while, David. Yeah, I get it. I think everyone misses Ginger like crazy. Like, I wish I could, like, fill the void, but to guarantee everyone that I'd be up at, like, well, my time would be 6 a.m., but to guarantee I'd be up at 6 a.m. every morning is just like, that would be foolish of me because it wouldn't happen. No, not at all. But yeah, she was just such a light to the morning, you know? Just a great way to start the morning, such a positive vibe to get going first thing. And I think a lot of people miss her for sure. Oh, crap, David. You were in the hospital and didn't know? Like, nobody bothered to tell you? How long did it take for you to find out? That is craziness. Yikes. Like, it's bad enough for it to happen, but then to not know right away. That's horrible. Wow, that's crazy. It is amazing what life can throw at us, but yet it's also even more amazing how we can bounce back from it, you know? Like, you got to try to put a positive spin on things, but yeah, that in the moment, things are just horrible. Night, Debbie. Thank you so much for coming and stopping by and spending some time with us in the middle of the night or morning or whatever. I don't even know what we are anymore. But thank you so much for coming by, and hopefully I'll see you again. I'm going to try to do more lives here and there and more videos and tutorials and whatnot. So you take care. Sweet dreams. Oh, you were incoherent at the time. Okay. What were you in the hospital for, if you don't mind my asking? It's been awesome, Debbie. Thank you again for so much for coming. Have a good night. I'm sure she didn't take it that way, David. It's nice sometimes to be able to relate to someone else, I'm sure. I think the closest people, sorry, that I've lost are my grandparents and my aunt, who is the youngest sibling of my mom's side. And because she was so young, when she started having kids, she was the youngest of 5. I'm oldest, like second oldest of 5, yeah, which made her the 4th. Oh goodness, my brain is not working anymore. So yeah, so my aunt's oldest was the same age as my youngest. And when she passed, I actually took custody of my 3 cousins. So I actually had like 6 kids at one point, because they were all around the same age. Again, her youngest, and then worked a bit up, and then my oldest a little down. But yeah, it's the same aunt actually that taught me to crochet. But yeah, that's the closest, knock on wood, for a while that I've lost. But I dread the day that it's apparent, definitely. Exactly, Cynthia. You have to find the good moments, cherish the good memories, and yeah, definitely try to stay positive, as hard as it can be at times. Whoever you've lost, as close as they may be, they wouldn't want you being sad for too long. Definitely. Oh, my desk looks so messy. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you kind of filled his shoes, eh, David? Yeah, sometimes when you're just so used to something, those words come out of your mouth, even if it's not meant to. Definitely. Yeah, it's kind of weird because, well, aside from my grandmother on my mother's side, she passed quite early on. She was in her 60s, which was years and years ago. But her and the aunt that passed, they were like the happiest people of the family, if you know what I mean. They were kind of like the glue that held the family together. So once they were both gone, it just kind of went downhill from there. But there's just, because they were the happy ones, there's just so many good memories to cling to that you I don't know, even know how to explain it. Just try not to remember the last moments unless they were good ones, but remember them how they would want you to remember them. Yeah. I think that's the best thing to keep in mind, is remember them how they would want you to remember them. Yeah. Oh, goodness. I think we've all been through things that are just so unpleasant but what's amazing is how we can rebound from. Wow. Okay. I got to cut out cocktails apparently at like 3 a.m., not 4:30 a.m. But we can rebound and recover from so much. And that amazes me. That in itself amazes me. Because we could be pushed to the brink of like who knows what and still recover if we have the support and I don't know, just, you know what I mean? Like, I can't even speak right now. My mind is just went to bed about 2 hours ago. But yeah, we can all do this and we can all recover from it. And we can all enjoy the holidays regardless, because they would want nothing less. I hear you, David. Yeah, that's always been my role, I think, with the passing of anyone in my family is I was expected to be the strong one, I guess. And when you're expected to be, you kind of are. And you're able to get past it until you're alone. And then you break down alone and then recover. And then you're strong again the next day, which makes it, I think, take a little longer to get past. But if you can make others feel better, like for me, it was worth it taking longer to get past, just because you were their pillar of strength and knowing that people need you in that time of need. I don't know. This got really deep, huh? Wow. I didn't think any of my lives would ever get this deep, but yeah, we can do this. We can all do this. Exactly, David. Yeah, because, well, I mean, it helps too knowing, like, especially in this community, like, we're not going to judge you. And you can say whatever you want, say whatever you need to, and we're going to love you regardless, because you're David and we love David. So you can say whatever you need to. I try not to laugh at that, David. The pillow of strength. Okay, it was your sister that actually said pillow of strength. Okay, I thought you had a typo, so I was trying not to laugh at it. But yeah, okay. Well, thank you so much, Cynthia, for coming by. Enjoy your coffee. Enjoy crocheting, whatever you got to crochet. And yes, definitely nobody forget about our loved ones. And you have a blessed day too, sweetie. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. And enjoy your day. It was great to see you, and thanks again for coming. Squishy! Where you been, hun? I've been on for like an hour and a half. What are you up to? Oh, I got a fruit fly in my drink. Did I get it? Hey, I got it. First shot. Look at me. I was just about to get off, but I can down a little bit because Squishy's here. What have you been up to, sweetie pie? What's the 411? Your son was making dinner. That's awesome. I gotta teach my sons to make dinner. But I'm like one of those moms. I'm cooking like, it's hard to explain. Like when I cook, I honestly don't measure anything unless it's like a specific recipe I'm following. But I rarely measure anything. I'm just like a dash of this. I kind of like shake my shaker over, and so it's hard to teach them how to cook when you don't really know how to tell them how to cook, because you just kind of, I don't know, it's like your ancestors just telling you, okay, that's enough of that and that's enough of that, and you just kind of like wing it. And oh, no worries, Iris, sweet of you to come back. What's spag ball? I'm sorry. My face was just like, huh? Oh my goodness. I'm assuming some kind of spaghetti. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely the better cook in my relationship, but if someone's gonna cook rather than me, I ain't gonna complain about it. I'm just gonna eat it and shut my mouth. Because yeah, I spent about 6 years of my marriage being the only one cooking anything, and I'm sick of it. And now he's chipping in. So yeah, if he's gonna cook, I am not gonna be about it at all. I'm just gonna shut up and eat it. Okay, spaghetti bolognese. India's called spaghetti. Okay, cool. I'm like, spaghetti bowl? Like, what is that? Spaghetti in a bowl? I don't know. My brain cannot fill in the blanks anymore at this hour. How you been, sweetie pie? I've missed you so much too. What have you been up to the past, I don't know, how long has it been? At least several days since I've seen you anywhere, Squish. Yeah, when it comes to like turkey dinners and stuff, I make all of it because I'm very picky with my, I'm very anal. When it comes to like holidays, like my kids have their own tree, so they don't mess with my tree. my giant Martha Stewart tree, which at some point you'll see in here because it's the only room that has enough room for a Christmas tree. So it will come up in here. I usually have like anywhere from 12 to 20 people over for Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner, and I go all out with decorations and my turkey, and like everything has to be like perfect. So as far as like holiday dinners, nobody messes with it but me. Like that's my jam. Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving dinner, that's all Coco. And nobody dares to mess with it. They might help me chop like potatoes or carrots or whatever, but as far as the cooking goes, like that's all me. It's really not the same as interacting for sure. Has it? It's really been a week, eh? Oh goodness, time just like flies. It is crazy. I'm so glad I caught you. I've missed you so much. And it's definitely not the same as interacting. Because I'll be here like, I don't know, in the middle of the day, and like not a lot of people go live in the middle of the day. And I don't know, I'll be sitting here crocheting and just like watching random stuff, but it's just not the same. Like I look forward to when either Pink or Dana or Once Upon a Time Ginger would go live, and it's just a totally different beast. It really is. Like you get to know people better that way, and yeah, I really miss lives, definitely. Yeah, don't mess with Coco's system at all. You would chop for me, David? That would be awesome. And you would have a heck of a meal in return. I'm a mean Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner cook. I actually felt really bad for my cousin one year. I had an extra turkey one year. I can't remember how that happened, but I ended up with an extra turkey. So I had a New Year's party with my cousin and some friends and whatnot. So I had a turkey dinner because I had the extra, whatever. And her husband was like, "This is the juiciest turkey I ever ate. Her turkey is so dry." I was like, "Oh no." Right? Exactly. It's always at night. And like lately, because my husband and I got back together, one of his issues was that I spent a lot of time in my Yarny room. So at supper time is when I kind of stop in here. I go have dinner with him, and then we watch some TV and stuff till like a little later at night. So I kind of miss the primetime hour lives or whatnot too. So it's just like the late night ones that I catch. But I mean, it's worth it. Don't get me wrong, because it is working out great. So oh, she was definitely overextending herself, David. Definitely. Yeah, like I don't know how she did it for as long as she did. Like Ginger just definitely needed a break. Definitely. Just doing it daily, I don't know how it's just such a there's a word. I can't think of words anymore. Apparently at like almost 5 a.m. Coco no longer has words. Nope. I can't think of the word I'm looking for. Oh, there was always a ton of leftovers, Squishy. Always a ton. But this year, not so much, because I knew we weren't getting together. I just made a smaller turkey and a small amount of everything. But generally, yeah, like people will go home with stuff and we're still eating leftovers for like a week and then throwing leftovers out at the end of that week. It's crazy. But again, I'd love to have too much than too little. So I always go like a little overboard. From what I understand, she was planning to come back, but not daily. But the last I heard was a few weeks ago. So I don't know for sure. Yeah, that is crazy. Like, no, I don't know anyone else that could have done it or should have done it, or yeah. What are you laughing at, Iris? Are you laughing at me? You bring your own containers. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. I just like the people that come or like lived in my area. So I send them home with plates and then they come back with my plates. So I didn't have to worry about that, but oh goodness. How long has it been? I should probably expand a little on that. David, how long has it been since you were able to bring leftovers back from your ex's parents' place? Just out of nowhere, I'm like, how long has it been? Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Oh, goodness. And Squishy, have you had any unwelcomed news lately? I'm not very good at being secretive. What's a darn good idea? Bringing containers for the leftovers? Oh, that sucks, David. That's awesome, Squish. Hopefully the troll has given up. The gift. Okay, yes. That was okay. Wow. That definitely needed to be explained to Coco's brain. But yes, Ginger was definitely a gift while it lasted. Definitely. But I'm sure things will look up. You have to look at it that way too, for them to look up. Ooh, we just woke up. Everybody Coco's in trouble. I should have been in bed hours ago. I probably should get off though. But I'm having fun. You guys are fun. All right. I am going to let y'all go though. But I know Squishy just got here though, which sucks. It's definitely not always easy to have a positive attitude, David. Definitely not. But yeah, we have to. We have to push forward, think ahead, and the more positive we think, the more positive comes our way, is the way I like to look at it. Fingers crossed. You saw me briefly at Dana's? You were lurking? All right. I am going to get off. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to get off for real now. But it was so much fun. Thank you all for coming. You guys are awesome. I love all of you to death. And I just wish I could squish all of you. And maybe one day. We'll see. All right, so take care, everyone. Thanks again so much for coming. Enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, whatever it is where you are. And hopefully we can catch. Wow. Okay, it's definitely time to get off. Hopefully we can catch each other again on a live soon. Bye, everyone. Take care.